for the index, so to speak. EID Parry came out with its numbers. The sales were up about 11.5%, came in at about 462 odd crore rupees versus 414 on a year-on-year basis. PAT grew marginally, 3.1% move at 143 versus 138.8 odd crore rupees. EBITDA margins was slightly higher than last time as compared to last time on a year-on-year basis, from 16.3% to about 17.6%. Interesting to see their overall total crushing has grown about 48 lakh tons this time versus 28.5 lakh tons. The management joins in right now to discuss these numbers in a bit more detail. Mr. Ravindra Singhvi, the Managing Director at EID Parry, joins in right now from Chennai. Mr. Singhvi, thanks very much for joining in. We'll start off first with your overall realizations as well as total growth that's come in terms of revenue from your various businesses. All right. We'll try and patch his line back, but let's just take a short break and come back. All right, that's a snapshot of the index as we've highlighted. Just a slight bounce, a slight positive bias of 52.07 on the Nifty. Sensex also reciprocating the same. EID Parry, Mr. Singhvi just joining us right now to discuss the numbers of Q4 and the performance overall. Good expansion in EBITDA margins. PAT was up, however, just about 3%. Mr. Singhvi, I want to highlight the quarter for us, particularly the cause for the expansion in the EBITDA margins.
Yeah, EBITDA margins have improved substantially in the Q4 by about 16%. Yeah.
What has led to this expansion?
Yeah, no. This has been improvement in the operational efficiencies and higher crushing in the Q4 and improvement in the recovery. That has led to improvement in the EBITDA margin, and partly it was also supported by the increase in the export volumes, where we got higher margins.
All right. So export volumes, is this a trend that we can see even going forward, a pickup in export volumes over the next few quarters?
Yeah, we can expect that volumes will continue to rise in the coming quarters. Our crushing will also increase, and the export will also give us support us in improvement in the margins. This will also help improvement in the domestic rate also, because sugar being surplus going out of the country will also help beefing up of the domestic rates also.
Mr. Singhvi, talk about revenue growth, particularly from various segments: sugar, cogen, distillery, even bioproducts, performances of each of these segments.
Yeah, we can see that sugar is contributing a lot because that is the main driver of the top line and bottom line, and we are seeing a great improvement in the bioproducts also. The export is improving in the bioproducts, and margins are also showing healthy improvement in both bio and Nutra. Our two subsidiaries in US are also giving us good performance for last 2 quarters.
It's been a good year in terms of the crushing season as well, right, Mr. Singhvi?
Yeah, it was a great turnaround year for sugar as well as our nutraceutical business.
All right. Also, just throw some more light. We pick up there's a new license available in the Alagwadi sugars in Raibag. Could you throw some more light from Karnataka regions as well, and realizations? Is that picking up?
Yeah, Karnataka, you see, there is great improvement in the crushing level as well as improvement in the recovery. So Karnataka has also turned around. All the 3 factories in Karnataka have shown significant improvement in volumes as well as in the recovery. The Alagwadi, which is the subsidiary of our Karnataka factory, PSIL, so that is a license which is now with us. So in next 1 to 2 years, we'll like to put up the plant there.
All right. Just one last question, an update on your joint venture with Cargill International, and what's the current production at? Also, are you looking at increasing capacities, and any future plans for more inorganic growth?
Yeah, as far as the fund is concerned, there is a good news that we have got the approval from the Andhra government and from the Environment Ministry for putting up a boiler, a coal-based boiler, because we were not getting the gas. So the government has given us the approval for putting up a boiler. So the boiler will be put up in next 15 to 18 months time, and the refinery will start clocking back the production. So maybe in 13, 14, we'll see the refinery producing the sugar, and plus the inorganic growth. As of now, we are consolidating our operations. We are merging our two factories of Parry sugar into EID, and later on we'll consolidate the whole operations of the sugar. So for 1 year, we'll concentrate on improving the operational performance of the subsidiaries also, and then we'll look for some inorganic growth.
All right. So consolidation seen over the next 15 to 18 months. Mr. Singhvi, thanks very much for joining in. They've got an approval for a new boiler as well from the AP government. Margins have picked up, exports have picked up, and that trend is likely to continue. Stocks up about 2% in the session. Quickly have